Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a TV show review tonight, and this is for a episode review. Sorry, I got done eating a bit, so I had to eat something. This is for the Wednesday Addams show that's on Netflix. The Wednesday show, of course, that came out last Wednesday, of course, November 23rd. So I'm gonna discuss what I watched for season one, episode 6, because that's the one I watched online, of course. I only got two more to watch after this, so then I'll be done and I'll give you my overall thoughts on the whole season as a whole. So, yeah, I'm gonna discuss what I watched for season one, episode 6 for this review for the Wednesday show and let you know my thoughts on it. So, let's dive into this episode review. Now, basically, it starts with Wednesday going to this certain cemetery or something like that, or something close to the Gates house, the Garrett Gates house, and all that. So it's in the woods, of course, so outside of Nevermore. But pretty much what I got from this episode, I think it was good. It's a little weaker than the last few. It's getting into the more serious stuff because it's getting ready to uncover who is the person behind these attacks and all that. The monster that's behind these attacks is a certain individual that am predicting lives in Jericho in this show, of course. And Wednesday's trying to unsolve solve the mystery, of course, on what's going on with the whole town and all that. So, and why people are disappearing and getting killed and all that stuff. So basically, I did think this episode was good. I personally had there was some slight execution problems with certain sequences in the episode, but I still think it was a good episode, or a pretty good episode, I should say. I'm still undecided what I want to rate it, of course, so I need to make a decision and stick to it, of course. So it's a pretty good episode. It's another one that has a few sequences in this episode that didn't strike me as amazing, but they get very close to solving who the monster is and all that. Laurel Gates, I think, is someone that they're trying to investigate on. But then it gets to the point where the school gets on lockdown and basically Wednesday is about ready to be expelled, of course. So yeah, a lot of stuff's happening in this show for sure. So yeah, and Eugene's still in ICU and other things like that. So Xavier is trying to see what's going on with Wednesday, and so are others like Tyler and other characters as well. They're going by their own story in the show, and I'm just trying to see which one of these characters is the one that's the monster, of course. And I think I know who it is, of course. So, yeah, I'll basically give you my overall thoughts on the show when I get done with it. So, pretty much, this was a good episode. It's pretty good for what it went for. I like Jenna Ortega's performance in this show. She did have some puns that were slightly funny. Not something I'd be mind-blowingly laughing at in this one because it's trying to take a more serious approach with the plot and the premise of this episode and where the episode's going to go and lead to next in this episode 7. But basically, I only got episode 7 and 8 to watch, and then I should be done. So that is something I'm going to try to finish tomorrow if I can. But overall, in my opinion, I think episode 6 for season 1 of Wednesday was a pretty good episode. It took a more serious turn with certain things in the episode, like serious tone to the episode, but it basically, I like Jenna Ortega's performance as Wednesday Addams in this show. because she does pretty well as the character, in my personal opinion. I think Christina Ricci is the best, of course, but it's like Jenna Ortega brings it to a new level of scary and all that, and pretty sick too, with her dark comedy jokes and all that. So, first score for me, I'm giving Wednesday season 1 episode 6 for this review an 8.5 out of 10. It's a pretty good episode. It just does have some sequences that I'm not sure if I'm on board with, but I still think the episode performed pretty well and was staying afloat with the story of the episode and where the characters are going to go in the show and all that, and what's going to happen to each character. The protagonist and the antagonists are pretty much trying to figure out. The protagonist is trying to figure out who the antagonist is, which is the monster is the antagonist, and Wednesday is the protagonist. So basically, in my opinion, pretty good episode. So 8.5 out of 10 for the Wednesday season 1 episode 6 review. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Wednesday season 1 episode 6 review if you enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed this episode review I did for you guys tonight for the Wednesday Addams show that's on Netflix, or if you watched it online, comment below and let me know what you guys thought of this Wednesday season 1 episode 6 review. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I will have another video coming out as soon as I can. Might have to take this laptop back to my room, of course, because my mom's getting a little cranky right now because she hasn't had a cigarette in a bit, and I'm like, I don't think you should smoke because it's gonna mess with your, what is it, her thing where she had surgery on her neck and all that. So there's just, I don't know, she's just bitching right now, in my honest opinion. But hey, she's still my mom. I still love her. So hopefully she gets better soon. But still, at the end of the day, it's still my mom, of course. So basically, I still love her, of course. So I'm gonna be returning to you for season 1 episode 7 review a little bit later, when I get around to it, of course. I'm probably going to be watching it in about an hour or so, and then give you another review for it. So basically, stay tuned for that, and I hope you enjoyed this season 1 episode 6 review for Wednesday. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible, and there'll be more reviews for, I think I'm going to be doing Busta Rhymes, The Fuse is Lit EP review tomorrow, probably in the afternoon tomorrow. So I'm going to check that out and give you my initial thoughts on it. So stay safe. Take care, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode review for the Wednesday show. And as always, I will see you in my next review.